Redshark's NAB coverage is brought to you by
Hey Dan,
How you doing, Bass?
so how have you been?
Well, it's been about 3 years since our last trade show. It's a long time coming. I gotta tell you, it feels really great to be back talking to a lot of people we haven't seen, a lot of friends that we haven't seen in person for many years. So we're NAB 2022. Let's hope great new start to the season.
So how has the pandemic treated you? How has it been for you guys?
Well, there's a lot of new opportunities that come up because a lot of the media entertainment space, particularly the live production space, is really struggling to try to find innovative ways to bring products, bring their technology, bring their video and their content to market despite the lockdown. So we've been happy to talk to a lot of these guys about how we could help them in their time of need and how those solutions that they've come up with can be used in times outside of the pandemic. And we're showing some of that technology here, today.
Goody. So I see a few new products. Is that correct?
Oh yes, we've got certainly a few. We'll start with our ConvertIP line of products.
So what does this do?
So broadcasters, been a few years now, they've been transmitting or migrating from SDI to video over IP, specifically the ST2110. Standardized solution. And ConvertIP is an easy way to monitor all those SDI flows. So simple, cost-efficient converter, has SDI or HDMI inputs or outputs. We have SFP interfaces or CAT or RJ45 interfaces, PoE. Really, the idea is making 2110 easy for the media entertainment space. And of course, the same product lines could be used in a number of non-broadcast implementations. Stadiums, schools could all take advantage of this, migration of AV over IP, and the ConvertIP lineup of products can certainly help them with that.
It really feels like a Swiss Army knife. Is that almost like a way of saying it?
Swiss Army knife, if you consider that we have a number of products to cater to your specific need. Whether you're talking about SDI or HDMI, high uncompressed content or compressed content, the overall solution can be catered to meet your individual networking needs. And really, it's a great time to introduce this to the market. I think the market is ripe for this type of solution.
Let me just have a quick look at the actual box, because it's like, it's nicely built, right?
Well, I mean, look, small fanless design, PoE, can be mounted as easily in the back of a monitor as in a rack. We've got this great user web-based interfaces for configuration. We have the ConductIP, which is a orchestration, routing solution to be able to route signals to and from these devices. These are NMOS standards-based interfaces, so anybody's 2110 signal can be monitored, or they can be converted by us into the 2110 space to be used by others as well. So, perfect quality, zero latency uncompressed, or JPEG XS based compressed solutions with the device.
Perfect. So is that all?
Oh no, we've got our tried, tested, and true Monarch Edge solution, which is our remote production solution. Now, this isn't brand new. We've introduced it a couple of years ago, but we keep making it better. The latest product is our S1, so we have the E4 and D4 quad channel encoder and decoder remote production encoders. We have now the new S1, which is bidirectional single in, single out encoder. And again, the idea of an S1 is to be able to have remote contributions to a live production from, say, a commentator who needs to receive a program feedback. So he can contribute into the production and then receive the remote feedback. Again, the first and foremost, very low latency, high quality 422-bit encoding. So we're looking at, if you were to, this signal could be going as little as 50 to 50 millisecond encode and 50 millisecond decode. So under 100 millisecond glass to glass over a closed network. That's what we're showing here. Should you go over the open internet, we're using the SRT protocol to help manage those drop packets that could happen, when you're using networks. And so really, it's a robust signal. At the show, we're also showing our partner, which is Global M's cloud-based SRT routing solution. So they really allow for intercontinental distribution of an SRT signal originating from an edge to another edge, but instead of going through multiple hops, so many dozens of hops you would have over the general open internet, having a Global M, Amazon-based, very low latency, high reliability network allows for intercontinental contributions, a really reliable methodology. Again, we're going to be seeing more of that, I think, moving forward with Global M, and we look forward to working with them, creating a great, solution.
So how has this partnership been for you so far?
Well, we're getting started. We wanted to show, this is the first time we're showing this solution. Again, the edge is based on standards, so we can work with a lot of different partners. Global M saw the power of the edge with some of their projects, and they showed us some interesting technology, and so far, customers have been good, and we're looking forward to sign up a few more.
So any responses from the visitors on the Monarch?
Well, we've had a lot. So remote production in time of COVID has been a very hot topic. It started before the pandemic, it's only accelerated, particularly remote contributions from people who couldn't travel to the venue for the production itself. So really the idea of having multiple distributed devices available for these remote productions, the pandemic's just accelerated, and they're happy to come here and see the friends that we made without being able to meet them come over and talk to us directly about how they've used the edge. So it's been a great response and the show we're able to talk to them. That was great.
It's so weird that you almost came up with a product so that you don't have to actually meet people in real life anymore.
Well, we still love to meet with them anyways. Even though it's what we sell, we're not encouraging people to not meet. We just want to make sure they can be as productive as possible if they can't meet.
Sounds perfect.
So we have one other product over here with the KVM. This is kind of works hand in hand with our edge encoder. That's remote production. Over here we have remote operation. So KVM, the idea of remote KVM or KVM over the open internet means you can have an operator create, using his live production system or his post-production system without having to be physically at the studio operating in person. He could stay at home or in his offices to be able to sit down at his screens, at his user interfaces, plug in USB devices, see his content in full 4K glory, just using the open internet to get that content from his workstation to his home studio. Remote operation, remote production, it's a great pairing.
It's amazing, and this is just from home. It's just almost hard to believe that that's possible.
Well, there's a lot of solutions where do have KVM solutions where you have to compromise on quality, you have to compromise on latency. You would be doing neither of those things here, and I think it's a great solution for a lot of the viewers of Redshark, post-production operation remotely.
Perfect.
Yeah. Well, look, I really appreciate you guys coming by. Hope the rest of the show works out for you, and I hope you guys are able to keep up the stamina after 3 years off.
It's hard, man. It's hard. It's definitely hard.
I'm worried about myself because I've been here 4 days setting up, and I still got 3 more days to go. But I think I'll be able to do it.
Okay, we'll just do some exercises together every morning. Maybe that's a good idea, Dan. And then,
I don't know if I have the energy for that. I got to start sleeping. I got to sweat every single lick of sleep I can get. I think I'm going to use.
Okay, have a great show.
Thank you very much, Bass.